have started trickling in. The Prime Minister is in Uttar Pradesh, where he will be inaugurating the International Trade Show 2025 at Greater Noida, the third edition of the mega event envisioned under the leadership of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. And these are visuals of the Prime Minister being inspected there, being given a briefing. This is Uttar Pradesh International Trade Show 2025 taking place at Greater Noida. Going across to CNN News 18's Aman Sharma, who joins us with more details. Being briefed by some of the top officials there, we're also seeing Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath walking besides him. Aman, tell us a little bit about the International Trade Show that's taking place in Greater Noida, and what are we going to hear or see from the Prime Minister in just a bit?
So Uttar Pradesh International Trade Show 2025 happening at Greater Noida, and this particular event is also, in line with the PM's commitment to make in India. In fact, this trade show is happening under the theme that ultimate sourcing begins here. It's a 5-day event starting from today till the 29th of September, and it will focus on innovation, integration, internationalization. A three-pronged buyer strategy will be rolled out, targeting international buyers, domestic business-to-business buyers, as well as domestic business-to-consumer buyers. It is highlighting the UP's diverse craft traditions, modern industries, robust MSME ecosystem which exists in Uttar Pradesh, along with emerging entrepreneurs of UP, all are being brought on this single platform. We will see all the key sectors of UP being represented, with the handicrafts, be it textiles, leather, agriculture, IT, electronics. Uttar Pradesh, rich art and culture and cuisine all under one roof. And in fact, Russia, Kritzwin is participating as a partner country in this event, which is also, I feel, very significant because this is adding strategic significance. Opening avenues for bilateral trade between India and Russia, also technology exchange, long-term cooperation. The extent of the event, Kritzwin, over 2,400 exhibitors are here, which are participating in this particular trade show. They are expecting nearly close to 6 lakh visitors at this trade show over the next 5 days. And so it is set to be, I see a grand confluence of investment, innovation and culture. The Prime Minister is inaugurating it at the India Expo Mart. The Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, is also present there. And the big aim, Kritzwin, of course, remains to boost investment and trade. While positioning Uttar Pradesh prominently on the global stage, the platform is designed to, I would say, empower youth, entrepreneurs and international delegates, for a future-ready economy. And this particular trade show has witnessed over a twofold growth in scale, data and impact over its past 2 editions. So this is the 3rd edition of this particular show, and it has grown by leaps and bounds. And I think Russia joining as a partner country is very significant. It's creating a shared platform for the policymakers from both the nations.
Like you rightly pointed out, this is the 3rd edition, expected to attract over 2,500 exhibitors, 500 foreign buyers, more than 500,000 visitors. And very interesting that you say, Aman, that Russia will participate as a partner country, adding strategic significance, opening avenues for several areas, bilateral trade being one of them, technology exchange, long-term cooperation. Aman, but tell us what we've seen the last 2 editions. Essentially, we've seen Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath really pitch for Uttar Pradesh as the big investment hub in the country, and we've seen several giants in that sense also show interest in investing in Uttar Pradesh. The story has changed, has been transforming the last 3-4 years. What have we essentially witnessed the last 2 editions, and how is the story any different this time around?
Well, Kritzwin, see, the UP International Trade Show was started in 2023. The inaugural edition happened then. It was then opened by President Draupadi Murmu. And at that particular time, it featured nearly 1,914 exhibitors and 400 foreign buyers. The 2nd edition, expanded this to nearly 2,100 exhibitors, about 350 foreign buyers and over 5 lakh visitors. And export orders were generated worth over rupees 2,200 crore. There were direct sales, in fact, of rupees 40 crore at the event itself last time when it happened. So with more than double the growth in just the last 2 editions, the upcoming, this 3rd edition, which is being inaugurated by the Prime Minister today, is expected to attract over 2,500 exhibitors and 500 foreign buyers. They are expecting over 500,000 visitors. So this is all reinforcing, I would say, UP's status as a global hub for business and investment. In fact, a major highlight today will also be the One District, One Product Pavilion at this particular, exhibition, which is featuring 343 stalls dedicated to the signature projects of each products of each district of UP. From Bhadohi carpets, the Firozabad glasswork to Muradabad's metalware, Saharanpur's woodcraft. All these displays will be showcasing the journey of Uttar Pradesh craftsmanship from local to global. And Russia, as we were discussing, will be participate as a partner country. On September 26th, which is tomorrow. The Russia-India business dialogue will also bring together here policymakers, industrialists, financial institutions, insurance firms, academia from both the nations, India and Russia. And it is expected that the dialogue which happens here will not only strengthen economic cooperation, but also pave the way for technological partnerships, joint ventures, and new business opportunities, maybe for the state of Russia in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So all this is going to be displayed there. And special highlight, Kritzwin, today will be here a live demonstration of an AI model in a sprawling, 200 square meter pavilion. This is the pavilion designed with modern amenities, and this pavilion will highlight the new cutting edge technological innovations. So this IT and Electronics Department of UP presenting a live demonstration of an AI model today will be a highlight of the event.
Okay, and it's going to be a long day indeed for the Prime Minister, isn't it, Aman? Tell us a little bit about what's planned for Rajasthan thereafter. He's going to be laying the foundation stone there, inaugurate multiple development projects to the tune of over 1.2 lakh rupees. Tell us more and about the public function at Banswara then.
Yes, the Prime Minister, after this event in Greater Noida, will be flying to Rajasthan, to Banswara, and there a big, the big thing which is happening there, Kritzwin, is PMs are laying the foundation stone of the Anushakti Vidyut Nigam Limited's Mahi Banswara Rajasthan atomic power plant. This is a 2,800 megawatt atomic power plant worth nearly rupees 42,000 crores. So it will be one of the largest nuclear plants in the country. When it comes up, will be supplying, reliable base load energy, strengthen India's position in an evolving nuclear energy landscape in the country. This is also another event furthering the spirit of, I would say, Atmanirbhar Bharat, because the Mahi Banswara Rajasthan atomic power plant will comprise 4 indigenous, 700 megawatt reactors. This is being developed by the NPCIL, and it is a part of India's broader, I would say, fleet mode initiative, where 10 identical 700 megawatt reactors are being built across India, through uniform design, and this is expected to generate a lot of electricity, bring in cost efficiencies. Also, Prime Minister in Rajasthan is also inaugurating and laying the foundation stone of various green energy projects, also worth nearly rupees 19,000 crores. So these are solar projects in various parts of Rajasthan. As we know, Rajasthan is the country's leader almost when it comes to renewable and solar energy. So he's laying the foundation stone of a solar project at Bikaner as well. And India's contribution to the clean energy capacity is expected to get a big boost through these projects, which the Prime Minister will be unveiling while he's in Rajasthan today.
Okay, Aman, stay on with us. We keep up with these all-important visuals coming in of Prime Minister Narendra Modi there. Now this, remember, is happening in Greater Noida. And the pavilion will be opening opportunities for networking, for business collaborations, partnerships involving startups, designers, international buyers, so on and so forth. Aman, now that we're into the 3rd edition of this international trade show, and the Prime Minister is personally in attendance there, he's speaking to some of the people who've put up their shops, who've put up their exhibitions out there. Why are we looking at this trend in Uttar Pradesh suddenly? We spoke of the focus that the CM of the state, Yogi Adityanath, has laid on innovation, on investments. He's been pushing for greater and greater investments. In fact, the Bharatiya Janata Party all in all has been citing the Gujarat model in going ahead or replicating something on similar lines in Uttar Pradesh as well. But is there a specific vision behind this? What's the overall theme that the BJP is looking at touching upon in Uttar Pradesh via going ahead with these exercises?
Big investment destination under the reign of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath since 2017. And earlier in UP, yes, they had come investments, but mostly it was Noida and Greater Noida. But I think the Yogi government has been successful in taking corporate investments in various other parts of the state. And, there have been various projects, major giants like Samsung or BrahMos, for example, which is the missile is being produced in a unit in Lucknow now. Samsung has set up a big unit in Greater Noida. And all this has happened also because of the, I would say, the environment which has come, that, the lawless regime is a thing of the past. There is security, there is law and order, there is a positive environment for investment, and UP government has been going the extra mile to attract global companies to come and set shop in UP, and that has also been the Prime Minister's model. I remember him going to Sanand at the Maruti factory, earlier this month, where he had said that, we should attract foreign investment to India. All states should compete for the same. It should not just become a preserve of a few states, and these states need to compete, and we don't care how we get these foreign companies to come here, but the model should be that make in India and make it for the world. So that is the model that all BJP-ruled states specifically, I think, have taken the cue of, and UP, being one of the largest states in the country, is really, going, stepping up the paddle, I would say, on this. Today also we are seeing that on September 27th, in fact, there will be MOUs signed with the 27 premier educational institutions at this particular event. There will also be knowledge sessions with the feature experts guiding participants on startups, IT and electronics, health, e-commerce, skill development. A special MOU is also expected to be exchanged with 27 universities, and a Khadi fashion show under the CM Yuva Yojana will further, strengthen the innovation ecosystem as per the UP government. So it's going to be a long 5-day event, and various things are slated for the same. But today, of course, the first day, the Prime Minister coming here shows the seriousness also, towards this event in UP. We had Draupadi Murmu as the chief guest in the first edition. Then we had Jagdeep Dhankar, the then Vice President, last year coming and inaugurating this event. And today we have the Prime Minister himself coming for this, because the event has also grown in such magnitude and scale that, and as well as impact, that, it is showing up in the number of visitors, the number of exhibitors which have come, and UP very, very keen to project it as an investment magnet. And as we were discussing, Russia joining as a partner country is expected to act as a big boost for the efforts of the center as well as the state of Uttar Pradesh.
So largely the vision behind these initiatives, of course, is boosting exports, also global market access, promoting MSMEs to an extent, local artisans, district specialities. Stay on with us, Aman. I do want to bring in Arun Dhanta into the conversation as well. Apart from economic growth and investment promotion, Arun, there's also certain soft power that takes center stage. By bringing in culture, cuisine, arts, Uttar Pradesh is now looking at presenting itself not just as an industrial but also as a cultural state. So they're building this brand image, soft power, tourism, all of that also somewhere lies at the heart of initiatives such as this. Going across to Arun Dhanta for more on this. Speaking of culture, speaking of soft power, what are we to expect from this trade exhibition, the trade show that's going to take place over the next 3 days, Arun?
Well, see, Christine, this is a mega push for Make in India, Vocal for Local, Atmanirbhar Bharat that Prime Minister Modi has been speaking about, and how these things are going to play a very, very important role as far as the Viksit Bharat 2047 mission is concerned. And therefore, this Uttar Pradesh International Trade Show 2025, which is taking place in Greater Noida, where Prime Minister Modi, of course, himself, speaking there and inaugurating that event. And the theme which we are told of this show is ultimate sourcing begins here, and a theme, of course, speaks about the volume of the kind of, the trust and the kind of role which self-reliance is going to play in India's development. The core objective of this is to the innovation, integration, and internationalization. That's the basic structure and the theme of this 3 days event that is taking place in Greater Noida. You will be seeing the various, international, domestic, people, buyers, exporters, businessmen, consumers. They all will be participating in this, and this is, of course, going to be, highlighting the state's diverse craft traditions, modern industries, the robust MSMEs, and also, importantly, the emerging entrepreneurs, on a single platform. So this 3 days, program event will give platform to people from different industries, different sectors. There will, of course, be exhibition. There will, of course, be talks on this. So I think this is a very, very significant program, which is being conducted in Greater Noida, and Prime Minister's presence in this event, for the inauguration is something which, of course, talks about the importance that his government is going to such events where you will have, as we were discussing about people from, MSMEs, handicraft, textile, leather, agriculture, food processing, electronics, you name it, everybody will be there participating in this, and of course showcasing the India's rich culture, and also of course, cuisine, various other things will be under one roof, and Russia will also be participating as a partner country to this, for adding that strategic significance, opening those avenues for bilateral trade, technology exchange, and long-term cooperation. So we're given to understand that over 24 exhibitors and more than 125,000 B2B visitors and B2C visitors, also over 4 lakh, participate in this trade show. So this is a significant event of 3 days, and Prime Minister Modi is there. He's inaugurating this. Of course, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and various other state ministers are present in this event, and we will be seeing coming next 2 days the participation of the government representatives in this exhibition, in this program there in Greater Noida. This is massive, as the push has been, of course, of the government towards that Viksit Bharat. We have to make products in our own country, which will not only fulfill the demands of the people of the country, but it will also help us to increase our exports, which is not that much in various sectors. So I think this event of India is going to be very, very important, where people from different industries will be participating. The marathon talks will take place, and then, of course, you will be seeing that they will be working in that direction, as, of course, government is highlighting on Viksit Bharat.
Okay, now this initiative is also part of Uttar Pradesh's broader push, Arun, and what we see on our screens is Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath already addressing the gathering there. Is the Prime Minister likely to speak next? It's all part of a broader push to become a major global industrial and export hub, of course aligned with national interests and initiatives like Make in India or Atmanirbhar Bharat. Tell us a little bit about whether or not the Prime Minister will be speaking after this, Arun, and also how international collaborations are playing a crucial role. This fosters a certain international collaborations in technology, in new markets. So tell us about Russia, for instance, a partner nation, but are we looking at more countries participating overall?
Well, see, as of now, we are seeing that Russia is in tie with the government. They are participating as a partner country, which of course which government has been saying will be adding the strategic significance, and that will open avenues for bilateral trade in different sectors. As we all know that we already have huge trade with Russia, and therefore when you have such a big event, whereas we discussed about the exhibitions, like more than 2,000 exhibitions in this program, and 125,000 B2B visitors and 450,000 B2C visitors will participate. As far as the international participation is concerned, of course, that is going to be very, very significant. Initially, of course, Russia is playing a very, very crucial role in this, but probably we will see in coming few months and years, there will be programs where you will have participation from more countries in such events. But for now, of course, this is very important for locally building stuff, and then, of course, taking it to the other countries. And for that, people from different sectors to come under one roof is very important.
Okay, many thanks, Arun, for joining us with all those details.